Hello and welcome back to Alternative Programming. You know, the show where we take topics and we talk about them. I'm your host, Jackuwarz. Gameplay in the background is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is lost footage of TheGamingMasterGuys' sessions back from 2018. From John's perspective on his channel, these are online races number 28. I think these are also the Summer Races, part 1 from that year. So if you want to check out John's perspective, it also has the live commentary. Go ahead and down the description, and it's right there for you. But last part, we talked about the Kirby franchise, retrospecting about it. This part, oh boy, this is a spicy one. As in, this is a good one. The Star Fox franchise. We can begin our tale, Star Fox, my tale that is, 2004. Yeah, the same year, played Smash Brothers. That's how I first got into Star Fox, or had my exposure to Star Fox. Now the thing with Fox in Smash Brothers is if the computer player was playing as him, he was incredibly annoying, because he had a very fast down smash, and if you don't recall, computer players love to use down smashes, and depending on the character, they also do they're very predictable in what move they'll always do for it. So like say, if you're above computer player Samus, Samus will always do a down air, and then with Fox though, he doesn't do that down air. Instead, he does his up air a lot. He also does a up air while while the computer player Fox is on the ground, so that they can easily get you up in the air like that, and then they can combo you with the up air. They'd always do that if you're not on your toes and don't try to do something about that to avoid it. So yeah, because of those two reasons, the up air and the down smash, I hated Fox from Smash Brothers because of how annoying his computer player was. So I had Fox be my punching bag whenever I played versus mode with just computer players. So that was my early story with Fox and Smash Brothers. Now get into that first Star Fox game that I would eventually play. This might have been at a friend's house in New Jersey in 2004, or maybe 2003. But yeah, it's Star Fox 64. We played that a little bit. But I think the most time I played Star Fox 64, it was at the Boys and Girls Club. Same Boys and Girls Club that I played Smash Brothers 64. Everybody was playing as Kirby. We would play that too. That was Star Fox 64 happened to be probably the second most game we most played at the Boys and Girls Club from my vantage point. Of course, they also played a bunch of other games too, like Super Mario Strikers, but Star Fox 64. Now they would also only play the Battle Royale mode, where it's just one ship, and you gotta deplete the health. And that was that. Now the thing is, with the multiplayer there, I really wish I knew how to do somersaults and U-turns, because I felt like I couldn't do anything when somebody would lock on. Oh, that's another thing. All my opponents at the Boys and Girls Club there, they would always spam the lock. Like they wouldn't even bother with the lasers. It just it was a game of lock on to your opponents, and that's how you won. So of course I followed that, and even if even in the other Star Fox games, the lock-on is a very powerful thing that you should not take lightly. Use that as much as you can. So that was my early Star Fox 64 run through. It wouldn't take me until 2010 to actually get the game for myself. Not through the N64, although I'm considering getting that there. But I would get the game on the Wii Shop Channel Virtual Console. And so that's when I would eventually play it. And then maybe a few months after I got the game on the Wii Shop Channel, I did the playthrough back in 2010, and then the rest is history. I played the game with the GameCube controller, so of course you're gonna hear all kinds of click-clacking with the GameCube controller's shoulder buttons. Could have played the game with the classic controller, but I'm not sure if I had that at the time. And that was fun. I had a lot of fun playing Star Fox 64. That was great. But there was another Star Fox game that I would have more experience with before that. And that game was on the GameCube in 2005 released, but I got it 2006 Christmas. Star Fox Assault. the moment I saw it, I want to say sometime in 2006, earlier, I was at a store with the GameCube demo kiosk. I played the first mission and absolutely loved it. It's just like Star Fox 64, but on the GameCube, and the graphics, the gameplay, everything's great. And the dialogue too is also much better. And then I think I also knew about Crystal before I played Assault, so I kind of had a little background there. Because I think one of my mom's friends, when she would take me to one of her mom's friends, and then her son, I think she had Star Fox Adventures, so I played that a little bit. So that's how I knew about Crystal. So I thought, yeah, the whole premise of Star Fox Assault was very interesting, and even my mom, she immediately thought that, okay, this is a game that I have to get for my son this Christmas, and so we did. Got it Christmas that year. Also, it was the same Christmas I also got my my DS Lite and Mario Superstar Baseball. But definitely Assault was the highlight for that Christmas. That was awesome. Love Star Fox Assault so much. It's just too bad in 2009, I want to say, before I moved out of California and moved to North Carolina, heading into 2010, I had a friend, I let him borrow it. Big mistake, because he was one of those friends that he didn't give it back. He just flat out said to me, "No, I'm keeping it." Hey, he was a real jerk. And so it would take me until 2018 where I would play the game again. Play Star Fox Assault again. Yeah, that was another thing. Well, actually, I didn't have to wait until 2018 to play it. I had a few opportunities to rebuy the game, especially like the year after, when I was in North Carolina the first year, 2010. There was a GameStop that did have Star Fox Assault pre-owned right there. I could have gotten it, but I didn't, because there's just one part in Star Fox Assault, Mission 5. I think you know where you're going with this if you've followed me for a while, especially about Star Fox Assault. Asteroid Pigma. Now that boss initially didn't really scare me, because I was looking at IGN at the gameplay of Star Fox Assault well after I first played it at the demo kiosk, because I wanted to see Star Fox Assault. I just wanted to go a whole day where I was looking at nothing but Star Fox Assault gameplay. So, Asteroid Pigma, it was actually the first form of Pigma that I've known. I didn't know that before he's all purple and menacing. He didn't always look like that. He was just a regular pink pig before that mission, and in Star Fox 64 also. So yeah, that was something. I didn't really think too much about Asteroid Pigma in the very beginning, but I want to say it took until I was replaying Mission 5 at one point, maybe in 2007 or so, and then I got to the part where Pigma said, "Join me once you finish the game," and then I had to pause the game, and I think at that point that's when, you know, the nightmare fuels. And I'm like, oh, this is this boss. This is something that's gonna. What word can I use? But just fuel my nightmares, you know. This isn't something that I can just glance over. This is something pretty horrible. A lot more than what the game probably intended. You know, with that design. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it took me until 2018 just because of Asteroid Pigma. I would have gotten the game a lot, or rebought the game a lot sooner, but because of Asteroid Pigma, that's the thing. And that also carried over to how I played the next game in the series, Star Fox Command. And so I didn't know anything, or I didn't really think about Asteroid Pigma in Command, but it turns out while I was playing it, I borrowed it from a friend in California. He was very generous and let me borrow his games. Some of those including New Super Mario Bros. DS and New Super Mario Bros. DS and Super Mario 64 DS. Those two games, the biggest games that I got a chance to play without actually buying. Star Fox Command in its early days, that was that game too. So Star Fox Command, I wasn't very good at the game starting out, of course, but I think I got the hang of it once I figured everything out. You can draw paths for every ship, and you got to protect the Great Fox in every mission, and get the ships to collect the missiles, so you can get them to. You can give the missiles to the Great Fox and help shoot down enemies. So that was that. It was I'll never forget this. The first time I got to the mission Pigma's Revenge, I saw I didn't really think that Pigma would be in Star Fox Command because he's dead. We killed him off in Star Fox Assault. No, he comes back as a ghost in Command. And so I nonchalantly was on the Falco route, and then rather than have him rejoin with Fox, I chose the option to have him find Crystal. And so I think that was like in the story that's a trap. And then Falco hit by himself confronts Pigma. And so I remember just thinking about Apparoid Pigma and Assault. And then I saw the title, it says Pigma's Revenge. And I just immediately muted my DS. I'm like, nope. I want nothing to do this, at least with the audio. I still progressed as normal. But then I finally got to see Pigma in Command. And oh boy, he's just like... at first I thought he was just like in Assault. And I thought this was even worse than Assault at that time. And so I think I didn't even complete that mission at that time. I just, okay, after a few minutes, just close the DS and delete that progress, and then just go a different route. I don't want nothing to do with Apparoid Pigma. So that was the thing. It would take me until 2018 where I would go on a massive buying spree because I had my job at that time. You know, we're going a big jump here too. Nothing really doing in between 2010 to 18 because I was playing other games. Plus, Star Fox was in a dead state. Although they did come out with a remake for Star Fox 64. That would also be a part of the collection of games that I decided to buy that involved Star Fox. So, yeah, 2018 I also got Assault again, finally. But I also got some Star Fox Command. Yeah, that was also there too. For the DS. I actually bought the game on DS. And I also had it on the Wii U eShop just so I can stream the game in that year too. Then some other games, I got Star Fox Adventures for myself. Kind of put it in my backlog. I played a little bit of it, but haven't completed the game yet. And same goes for Star Fox Zero. I think I'm just going to wait until there's a port for Switch for me to actually play it. I'm not sure if I want to deal with the gamepad controls there. But then, I think at the end of all of this in 2018, there's a Starlink Battle for Atlas. And I would classify this as a Star Fox game, kind of is. I mean, you got Fox and the gang in that game too, so that was fun. I think the rest is history there because the games I rebought, I ended up streaming that year, leading up into Starlink, so that was great. I wish I did the same thing for the 64 3D remake, but of course I don't have a capture card for that, so I can't really do that, can I? Alright, so I think that's all I can muster with Star Fox. I would, have a commentary on what they can do with the franchise, but I'll save that topic for another video. This is strictly just my retrospect about Star Fox. So, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tune in next time as we're going to be wrapping up my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe lost footage of online sessions with the Gaming Master Guys with Pokemon. That's the last retrospect that's going to have Mario Kart 8. And then after that, I'll have different gameplay up besides Mario Kart. So look forward to that. I'll see you next time.